Yeah.
Hey everybody, here get another one there to check out. Henry Danger has the craziest superhero duo of all time. So, Henry Danger, probably like one of the best Nick sitcoms for me. What about you, in terms of what you would rank this franchise?
Solid Nick shit. For superhero, I'll give it an S, but in terms of relatively, I'll give it like an A or a B.
Yeah, but anyway, I guess let's go ahead and get into this as soon as my OBS stops lagging for some odd reason, like it always does.
Superheroes. We all know and love them. Some superheroes can swing on webs. Some heroes can run quick. And some of them even love aura farming for no reason. But let me introduce y'all to the most insane superhero duo of all time.
I'm coming like blinking all in the room. I step back from the falling again. This nigga think we swapping. I'm taking his junk. I'm swinging my door, bringing pain through the shit for the man.
Low key, they was throwing hands, but also let's not forget those freaking lasers they had. They stayed spamming those freaking that tablet. They just kept shooting lasers at people for no reason.
I pop out, blowing that motherfucking junk. Smoking on tick, he gone in the wind. Gas pass me the drink. I'm about to go shit. He smoking on G. I'm checking the shit. No regular.
I'm trying to turn up the video quality.
Alright, let's go. So the first scene starts off where we get introduced to our main character Henry and his friends Jasper and
He really was young when he started this role.
Because he
Again, with the
dog,
12-year-old
isn't this
got
dude like
13 for a
13?
job.
At 13, I was on the game all day doing absolutely nothing, and I managed to turn out well.
Wow.
And one of the jobs bro starts talking about is foot modeling. I forgot this show has Dan Schneider written all over it. Literally, his name is plastered all over this damn show. You see, this is why I was born the shows like Big Time Rush, Kicking, and Lab Rats. You see none of that weird shit on those shows. So boom, Charlotte helps Henry job search and they find a job called Junkin' Stuff. Bro, if I heard a job called that, I would immediately think that shit garbage, nigga.
Yes.
But hey, Henry needs that bread, so he hits the dash to get the job. Hey, I respect the hustle. Henry don't play about his paper. So he pulls up to the store and seeing all of this weird loot, and he spots this one suspicious looking guy with a neck tattoo.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
I know Henry was shaking in
When your ADHD gets you caught in the conversations.
his boots. So he then goes to tell the cashier about wanting the job. Bro, this weird ass cashier has a burping
Happened to
plant.
him, by the way.
So this dude Henry
He
is
was
not
never
seeing all the
seen
red
after, like,
flags about
season
wanting
one.
this job. Imagine telling your homies, yeah, I work with a cashier with a burping plant. Nothing out of the ordinary. So the cashier tells Henry to go to the back in a weird way. And Henry's like, what? What are you talking about? Go to the back, to the elevator. So Jasper and Charlotte call Henry to see how it's going while getting ready for Jasper's birthday party that no one's going to pull up to. He tells them, stop calling me. I'm trying to lock in on this.
Bro, the moment I ever enter that elevator, it does that, I'm instantly think I'm gonna get sent to the Lord that day. Mind you, most people fear going into regular elevators, and you're telling me they had to go through this? Like, what would be your thought if that happened to you? Like, you press the elevator button, and it's not even like a slow descent into it's gonna fall. No, it's instant. I'm going down this fast. Like, no, I'm dying.
So after the elevator stops, Henry enters the room and sees this guy, Ray Manchester. This dude Ray begins asking bizarre questions.
Would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter?
I would rather have 2 healthy kids. Like, it doesn't matter to me.
Wow.
And he's like, can I trust you to keep a secret? And Henry's like, of course. And he turns into the one and only.
I'm gonna blow a bubble.
You're gonna blow a bubble?
I'm gonna blow your mind.
This was like one of the craziest ways to transform into costume.
Henry starts cheesing. Henry's so geeked, he pulls out the phone to tell Jasper and Charlotte about this. Damn, Lil Bro too starstruck. Captain Man immediately ups his gadget and fries Henry's phone. Hey, Lil
You see what I mean? They stayed shooting this
Bro,
laser at whatever the heck was
Captain
going
Man
on.
immediately ups his
He pulled it with no
gadget and
hesitation.
fries Henry's phone. Hey, lil nigga, you can't tell anyone about this. Okay, damn, but like, you didn't have to fry my phone.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I'm gonna buy you a new phone. Really?
No.
So a random old lady comes down the elevator for some reason, and Henry notices something is off. And he realizes that the old lady has the same tattoo as the suspicious guy from the store. Bro pulls out a gun from his purse and shoots at Captain Man. Henry tries to stop him, but he gets his shit rocked.
I guess.
So while the guy ready to shoot at him, Henry grabs onto him and pushes bro to the elevator. Henry thinks Captain Man got sent to the afterlife, but bruh, it was just a test this whole time.
Well, exactly. Why would you think that would
Henry
work?
passed. So Captain Man notices Henry's great qualities, and since he can't be a hero forever, there's only one thing Captain Man thinks is right: have Henry become his sidekick. And the upside for Henry, he gets paid $9 an hour too.
Hey,
and
you
for
know
a
what?
13-year-old kid with no responsibilities, that's not too shabby.
You fat, stinking, and you ugly. Okay. You fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke, monkey.
So he tries on the
Dang.
different suits. They giving my boy Henry these bum-ass fits, looking like Grey Loot. But hey, it's better than whatever the hell Captain America was wearing in the first Avengers movie.
Dang. You know what? Recently, everyone's been like talking about this Captain America suit out of like nowhere, and honestly, I do have to agree. But then again, I feel like Cap's suits, for the most part, look corny in the original design. But even then, it's like, come on now, come on.
Or
It's still an
Morales'
iconic suit.
bum-ass fit.
What the fuck are you
Okay, yeah, this right here, just like, where did that even come from?
wearing?
But he finds the right one, and it's time for him to officially be Captain Man's secret sidekick.
Kid,
Wow.
you're an Avenger now.
We cut to the scene where a grown-ass man in a diaper called the Toddler was responsible for destroying.
What are these villains, bro?
Well, is it anything better than Condiment King?
You know what?
A bridge yesterday to steal 5,000 packages of diapers, and those diapers contain radioactive particles to turn babies evil. So
Yeah,
Ray
like,
tells
what
Henry to
the
come
heck?
down here 7 sharp, but this dude
Again.
Henry talk about some I can't miss Jasper's
Joker.
party. Ray like,
Nigga, hush.
bro, screw that lame ass party. This shit gonna be ass anyways. But Henry
Yes.
tells him, hey, this my day ones. I can't bail on him like that. Ray like,
Get the fuck out of here, little nigga.
this dude Henry already being an L psychic on the first couple of days, I'm crying. So later that night, Henry learns from the news that Captain Man got captured. So it's time for Kid Danger to save his boss. Something you were supposed to do to begin with, but okay. So he dips out the house to rescue Captain Man. We cut to the scene where we see Jasper's party, and damn, this party weak as hell. They got these two weirdos with no hose, and Jasper smacking their bellies and shit.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
Like, what are we doing, bruh? So Henry sneaks into the toddler's room, and we see all of these grown-ass men wearing baby clothes. This shit is absolutely frying me. These niggas could be out here making money, but they want to be the toddler's goons and act like babies. So Henry sees this and transforms into his Kid Danger outfit. For a guy who gets glazed all across this NPC city, you really got your ass held hostage by a bunch of middle-aged men in tidy whities who go to Weenie Hut Juniors for the Tuesday special. Needing help from a 13-year-old kid to come save your ass is crazy. Captain America would never, cause he would be the one beating up the kid. Same nigga talking about how a 27-year-old Wanda is just a kid. This nigga's perception of age is more messed up than R. Kelly.
Do you like teenage girls? When you say teenage, how are we talking?
So Jasper and Charlotte keep spam calling Henry during this situation where his boss is about to get put on a t-shirt by man babies. Henry, if you don't put your phone on do not disturb, bro, tell your friends you not going to that weak ass party. Henry, I feel like you not standing on business. So Captain Man about to get lured by the bottomless ball pit of man piss and doodle garbage albums, but Henry distracts the D by playing Ice Cream Truck music. Hey Captain Man, let me help you get up out of there before they do me like what Joker did to Robin. They head back realizing they got tricked and they're wondering who's this little ass kid. Toys R Us is that way, little bro. But Captain Man tells him that's his sidekick and he ready to put belt to ass. So Kid Danger pushes the lever causing the toddler's goons to get kicked by Captain Man. Kid Danger uses the spit toy causing this man bit like Baymax to go down. They should start selling these toys in stores cause I know it would definitely outsell a current day Polo G album. Bro, I've never heard a guy in the big current year say, hey, put on that new Polo G. Would have ejectocito that nigga. Never touch my aux again. Meanwhile, Captain Man is still nerve trapped in the baby swing, but hey, don't get it twisted. He can still put up a fight. The toddler out here camping and realizes these henchmen are trash.
But before I go, I just want to get this off my chest. That shit was not my fault. Y'all are trash.
So the toddler not playing no games and pulls out a bang bottle, and that hoe will blow up everything like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. But Captain Man does not care and pushes him to the ball pit of piss and Neon's content. So the bottle is still in Kid Danger's hands, and Captain Man thinks of a brilliant idea to give the baby his bottle. So Henry throws it in the ball pit and causes this huge explosion. So after saving the day, Henry needs a favor from Ray to pull up to Jasper's trash party, cause if he pulls up, the party's overall gonna get boosted and get a higher rep, and people will actually show up. And both Charlotte and Jasper starstruck, and Jasper asks, "Can I hit you with my baseball bat?" And Ray's like,
Fuck off, kid.
but Jasper does it anyways, and Captain Man gets a big ass bump on his head like a cartoon character. Psych, this is Captain Man.
But I'm okay.
So
Like what? Where we do that at?
Jasper has a banger party, and
I think I forgot to swap it.
Captain Man and Henry dip to do crime fighting stuff, like breaking this man's entire shop to stop one robber. The owner really called the pair of superheroes with the eyesight of Stevie Wonder. The Avengers will probably see this and say, "Oh, they actually saving the store, head ass." So throughout this season, this dude Henry has saved the John he trying to cut from an elevator crash. Marvel, y'all thought y'all was slick stealing this scene from Henry Danger. They did this 3 years before y'all, bro.
Stop it.
He copied my whole fucking flow.
Then Henry had to face off against Prime Russ. Henry thought just because he was a sidekick to Captain Man thought he was gonna beat Russ. Ain't shit sweet around here, low bro. And while on a date with this girl named Chloe, he takes Nickelodeon's version of Viagra and turns into Wolverine. This is how some of y'all be looking after taking the honey packs, just for fine shit to cancel on your ass last minute.
Dang.
Stupid bitch.
Let's not forget the biggest one of all, when Charlotte ends up finding out Henry is Kid Danger.
Out of
She was on that
freaking
Notes
nowhere.
from Dexter level timing.
You're Kid Danger.
Okay, we are cooked.
And by the end of season 1, this dude Henry fights a graffiti gang and ends up pulling a girl with the mentality of the evil light-skinned bitches some of y'all want so bad.
Never.
If you want my number, you gotta pay me. Yeah, $10.
Actually paying someone to get their phone number, I feel like that's an immediate red flag.
I care for money at that point.
How the heck does that have to? How the heck does that have to be the case?
Okay, now I'm queso.
You keep saying your queso every daggone time.
Wait, hold on.
Why? Okay, never mind.
I need 20. Fuck, I got cash. Yeah, that brother's starving.
It's all fun and
Indeed.
games until you look at her Hello Kitty iPad wondering why is Welcome Down to Hell texting her kissy faces at 3 in the morning. So Henry ends up switching sides and joins the graffiti gang she's a part of. And when Captain Man comes
no
to rescue
reason.
his ass, my boy is geek. Henry backdoored the gang and said bros before hoes.
Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes.
She gets to call him bro a fed.
You lied to me.
Yep.
You used me. That is also true.
The
Hey,
main
gotta
op
keep
tells
it
them to
real.
go after them and they get to squabbling. And while Shotty trying to dip up out of there, Henry's like, you gotta stay here till the cops show up. But Henry gets caught in a genjutsu by an evil light skin tactic and lets her ass
Dang.
escape. Niggas do anything for the hoes. They think they're Batman and Catwoman. And mind you, bro already has a girlfriend too. Well,
Yes.
kind of. My boy Henry is not committed to this girl. My boy still got the roster.
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes,
Oh
what
my
kind of-
gosh.
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart.
I wish I could go back and like see these interviews when they were still relatively new. Because I could just imagine laughing behind the screen as to how terrible his defenses are. Like, how the heck he got away with it, I don't know to this day.
Dude Henry has that future mentality.
Sensational.
Let's rewind a few episodes back because not only do we see Kim and Kanye,
I'm a genius.
Henry.
No, they didn't. Let me go back.
Let's rewind a few episodes back because not only do we see Kim and
Ain't no way they got a random actress and put all this junk in back. Ain't no way. But a freaking fake Kim and Kanye and proceed to give this random woman just a gigantic
I'm a
jump.
genius.
Henry takes a robot to the Valentine's Day dance. So let me throw the oop to my boy Dan.
So Henry had got his girl took by Mitch Bilski. This is like
Who?
your classic dweeb that thinks he's the
He's
sweetest
the
dude in the
big
grade.
bully.
Dudes
He's
him
like
probably
Flash
peak in high
Thompson,
school.
but-
I'm
Henry
aware,
was
but
really
like
petty this
that
episode
name.
because this dude had
It's only that
Schwarz
boy from Back
calibrate
to the
his
Future.
robot to a high school girl to make Bianca more jealous.
I think this is that one episode of American Dad where Stan got that one, that girl, VR thing to get Steve a date to pro. That's what that reminds me of.
Really
remember
forgot that's what that was.
You forgot that episode?
Yeah, I kind of
Doing
decided
this
to
over
take
one
that out of
shorty,
my
bro. I
memory.
promise you there's
Oh,
plenty
bro.
of fish in the sea, gang. Wait. Hold on. Wait, Schwarz, you got one more in these, gang? I'm trolling.
Stop.
But I bet Bianca regrets going with Mitch. Bro, damn near hit her with a Heisman stiff arm to get her away from his drink. But this nigga, Henry.
But a
who's
soda club
clean
would be
as
nice.
shit. I won't even fake. Had the DJ over there stunned. Man, focus on your job, bro. You getting paid a nice $2 an hour, twin. Nah, looking back on it, Henry really had every girl in the show. When I was little, bro had me like,
That's not fair! That's not fair!
Bianca's over there jealous, and her own dates is even stunned himself.
In season 2,
That
Henry
face.
becomes indestructible and gets cannons launched at his ass. Also, my boy Henry has been having relationship problems with his hoe. Bianca told that nigga to delete the bitches off his phone, and he said,
Nope.
Henry think he Tariq from Power.
No.
Who's Diana?
Like I said, a lot of options.
So they end
Dang.
up not wanting to share their locker anymore. He wants to be with Bianca.
I never
but
seen
there's
Power,
one
by the
issue.
way.
Right after you told that Waldo girl you're not gonna see her anymore.
But in the end, he decides he wants to be loyal and delete his roster by snitching to the Wall Dog girl.
I think
to
he
the
done got
feds.
shot.
Get out there! Get out there!
After all,
I'll never
I
forget
got the
that
Ralph Brown ham.
I'll never forget that text you sent me where you're like, what was the caption?
It was, bro was on trial for like this, for like the easy like jaywalking, and I say, give him the death penalty.
Yeah, this nigga sent me a text that was like, if my friend did a crime he didn't commit, guilty. That he ain't, bro. He never was, bro.
that
Never.
Chloe from season 1 comes back in town after starring in reality TV show Kids in the Woods. Not just in town,
What?
but in his own crib.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
But Bianca pulls up just in time because he saw his location turned on. Yikes, rookie mistake. And Charlotte gets to instigating too. I'm
Stop.
crying. I would do the same thing too. She pulls Henry outside and presses him. She like, what did I just tell you? Cause Henry trying to lock in on Bianca now, and this is not a good look. She like, if you don't try and avoid her, I'm becoming a boyfriend beater. Start doing the Heisman on her ass. And Lil Bro listened to exactly what she said, because when Chloe comes close to him, he hits the hardened step back. But Henry, your time has come. Cause after being the good boyfriend that he is, taking her out at dinners and shit, but by the end of season 2, she breaks up with his ass and he's heartbroken.
This
This
nigga
is
got a
sick,
bottle
but it's
and
okay
everything.
because Phoebe Thunderman with her fine ass pulls up.
All right, Thundermans. Let's talk about it. This man Julian's nodding slowly.
I gotta be honest, I'm just remembering Dr. Colosso.
Wow.
Henry's like, this is my time to shine. I don't know about y'all, but Phoebe Thunderman had 9-year-old me thinking, I don't want to.
What?
There was
That GIF.
Okay, just
This is my
don't
time to
question.
shine.
No, like I'm gonna let you talk, but
I
after
don't know
this,
about y'all, but Phoebe Thunderman had 9-year-old.
what is this GIF? In reality, the baby's just moving around, but like the positioning is crazy. Low key, imagine being a parent, right? And you put your baby to sleep, and you wake up like the middle of the night, and your baby hitting this. My immediate thought is gonna be like, son, what the heck is wrong with you?
Son, we need to talk.
That is just crazy, bro.
Me thinking, I don't want to play with my Legos anymore. Find shit the real entertainment. Phoebe asks how old is he, and Ray gets to cock blocking.
16. He's 14. Almost 15.
But still 14.
Well, 14's a new 15, so.
But I like how me and you be talking. You used to be trying to lie, and I'm just gatekeeping the entire time.
But Henry don't care. He like him older anyways. So Captain Man and Kid Danger with
you
Phoebe
forgot to let me say
Thunderman
that.
link up to stop Dr. Manyak in the League of Villains. The villains wondering who called the meeting,
Jojo,
and they
pause
see
it
in
for a
the
second.
distance who
Wait,
it is.
what?
Wait, I forgot to Dr. Colossal the Bunny. Basically, he was looking at the little kid's, the little brother's finger and it thumb and how it was bloated, and he's like, "Oh, that looks bad. We must cut it off and put it on a keychain." They backed him up, and it's like, "Oh, so a rabbit's foot is fine, but a kid's thumb is crossing the line."
Wow.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Raw Wave finally announcing his retirement? Captain Man thought he was dead after he ran the fade a year ago. I'm crying. Max think he on the team. I'm not gonna lie. Now maturing is realizing that villain phase Max had was corny as shit.
If you go down this path, you are no longer our son.
I'm a supervillain now.
Just out of nowhere.
Bro trying to make himself look vicious. So Henry and Phoebe try to stop the villains on top of the train while Captain Man is stuck in the concrete block. They think this is Wolverine versus Yakuza in the Wolverine movie, but this time with the budget of 2 paper clips and the poverty Brooklyn Nets. Charlotte shoots at his ass to try and free him, but it causes this huge ass explosion, and the obstinate Captain Man is dead, and they get to dancing on his grave. The disrespect. But does he know Captain Man is built different and it's always okay? They get to squabbling the villains doing WWE moves and shit, and by the end they defeat them. But Max Thunderman thinks shit all fun and games, acting like he wasn't just working with the ops. This dude talking about some "we did it." Bro, you are not Jason Tatum. He gets tied down to the helicopter. Leave that villain phase alone, bro. That shit not for you. We end the season off when Henry accidentally revealed his secret to Jasper. Captain Man was itching to take his memories smooth.
This man spawned out of nowhere to take that. He was ready. He had the gun at the ready to take this man's memory away.
But Henry tells Ray, Jasper not gonna snitch, I promise. Cause if he does, we making his ass bite the curb. We now in season 3 and Jasper gets a job at Junk and Stuff, and a chip company called Frittles moves their factories to town.
This episode.
So my guy out probably talked about how Kid Danger and Captain Man was good superheroes. Yeah, that's probably true, but I'm not here for that. I'm trying to talk about how they weren't good superheroes.
They were just doing stuff sometimes for no reason.
Right here, we got the Frittles episode, and y'all probably remember a lot about this one. A lot of people relate this to Democrats and Republicans, but we're not here to talk about that. So the episode starts off with Henry walking into school, and he's already getting hit in the head with a Frittles can. He got stars around his head, probably saying nothing but Roddy Ricch after 2021. Straight ass. So these 2 Frittles flavors are in competition to see which one would be the new flavor, and everybody in Swellview has the right to vote. Jasper asks Henry which one he's voting for. Henry said the blue one, and look at Jasper's face.
Things even taste like. They just look like
old man's out.
nachos with food coloring.
Man's out over a chip flavor is not that serious. But I knew this was bad when it had people losing sleep over which chip flavor to vote over, because we really have these unemployed kids. I mean, obviously at Henry's crib trying to figure out what chip to vote for, and Piper talking about they should wait for which chip Captain Man and Kid Danger pick. My son on the left not trying to hear all that. He just wants to eat chips, gang. My son right here tried to give his own opinion. They silenced that nigga quickly. But transitioning to the man cave, Schwaz and Ray are having a normal conversation about Schwaz's sister. Whatever that is, please put that back. This is like 2015. Got niggas trying to be the next TMNT. How are people looking like animals? But out from the cut, Schwaz pulls out a blue Frittle. This nigga Ray is a grown ass man, acting like he just seen the most horrific thing, almost throws up over a chip flavor, and then tells Schwaz to try the red chips. Schwaz is like, nah, little bro, I'm not trying to hear that. I think the blue ones are better. You would have thought by the way Ray reacted, Schwaz said some blasphemy or something, like John Morant is better than Anthony Edwards. Mighty Med is better than Lab Rats. Rod Wave is skinny. Like,
what's your opinion on that? Have you seen both Mighty Med and Lab Rats?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on which one is better? Me personally, I didn't see Mighty Med. I only saw Lab Rats. I mean, I'm aware of what Mighty Med was.
Progression of story, I would have to give it to Lab Rats, but overall, Mighty Med, because the lore and the fact that I just like the plot.
Had lore, just not as much lore because it wasn't always necessary.
Okay. What had bigger plot twist was Lab Rats, but again, I have to give it to Mighty Med due to the fact that the premise was so good. A superhero hospital in a hospital, plus superheroes are there, but humans are so distracted by their phone they don't see them.
Oh, okay. So it's like the world building of Mighty Med is better, but Lab Rats is an overall better story.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see where I'm going with this? Son showing all 32 teeth just because a nigga said he's voting a different flavored chip. It's not that serious. And Ray doubles down and tries to act like he's his dad. Yo, you finna vote for the red chips or that's your ass. Schwa standing on business. He's like, no, I'm not, little bro. Then Ray just tells him he shouldn't even be allowed to vote. Y'all take it how you want, but we probably already know what that means. Ray walks away, but then Schwa just jumps on his back. Up and junk and stuff. Jasper is telling people to vote for red, but Henry's not messing with that, telling Jasper to stop because he's Kid Danger. I'm crying. This dude Henry popping his alt. Henry hears from Jasper that Ray wants the red chips to win, and once Henry heard this, I knew it was GG's. Henry goes down to the man cave and sees Schwaz is in a bucket of oats. That boy Schwaz not playing no games. He started choking Ray. Ray, you went outside to a dude that's 4'11 and a half on his best day on this earth. They get that arguing some more about chips, then they get a video call. We see this dweeb was climbing up a mountain and he fell. Dumbass, just stay at home next time. He's pleading for help, but nah, never mind. You gotta stay there, gang. Ain't no way you're in danger. And bro pulls out a chip to eat. Son closing his eyes too.
I mean, I guess if you're on the brink of death and you have food, I guess it would be good to eat.
This has to be his first meal of the day, but his dumbass shouldn't have shown Captain Man that, cause he hangs up the phone choosing to not.
I wasn't even paying good attention. He ate the. This man declined a line to save his life because he ate the. Hey, you should wait till you got off the phone, bro. You should have waited till you got off the phone.
Save him just because he's voting blue. So Henry's saying he's not helping anybody that's voting red. The two most pettiest niggas in all of Nickelodeon, bro. So now we're at the Fritter factory and the man fans pull up to know what chips Ray and Henry are voting. Henry's trying to be the bigger man listening to what Charlotte said before, but then Ray just blurts out vote red. Son Henry literally goes to go get a chip blaster and nails Captain Man in the face. He's lucky he's indestructible. His shit will be looking like these. Captain Man goes to get his own and shoots Henry. Then Henry turns it up a notch, putting a switch on his, just letting out multiple chips rapidly. He can't stop it, frying all the circuits. Everybody has to stop. They come back to try and get some more chips before the factory blows up.
This place is about to blow sky high, and then I'm back inside to try and grab food before it blow. You know what? You gotta respect it. If there's good eats inside of a place about to blow up, if you think you can run that fast, you got a chance to at least grab one.
But end up leaving with nothing. But that was a calm little yap session.
Alright, bro, stop talking. It's my turn. Because we gotta talk about Absolute Cinema. So what I assume a few days after this, the feds accidentally lets a FBI most wanted criminal loose named Drex. The way Captain Man talking
like
about him,
Jason
making
Todd.
him sound like he's Vaughn.
The demon force. One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Vaughn.
Vaughn was rich. He had money, Cam. How are you rich and you're robbing people?
Some people need to be gone, bro.
So
you know what I'm talking about? In order for shit to get better. He won that.
And we get a plot twist where Drex used to be Captain Man's old sidekick.
Literally
Henry
Jason
cannot believe
Todd.
what he's hearing. But hey, what did Janae say?
More like Tai Long.
So Captain Man and Kid Danger go to the big food store to fight, but Drex put in the pause on him and Captain Man gets nerfed for the third time in this video. Drex such a menace, he making cops run away from his ass when they see him. This shit got me sick. He making Captain Man and Kid Danger look goofy as hell. Drex puts Kid Danger in a bucket of cake batter and gets to smacking his ass. And he getting filmed in 4K too.
This is 4K! How did they get you in 4K?
So after taking the L, Henry's considering calling it quits, but Charlotte and Schwaz tell him to stop being a bitch, and they kidnap his ass to give him powers to defeat Drex. They done gave my boy Spidey sense. Henry pulls up to the playground to run the once, and Drex presses my boy Jasper, but Henry grabs his arm and rocks his shit. Drex gets up and he's not even phased. He counterattacks, but Henry weaves it again, and tells bro, you gotta be quicker than that. Henry then dodges it twice again. Bro talking about some
Ultra Instinct.
Okay, Henry? And once again, the cops being useless. Drex said he's not
jumping
letting that
over
disrespect slide, and he
jumping over the freaking.
And once again, the cops being useless.
They jumped over that to get away. They could have just went in the opposite direction. They jumped to get away from the
Drake
snake.
said he not letting that disrespect slide and he ready for round 2. But Henry's like, get ready to be disrespected twice. He blocks his punch, blocks it again, weaves Drake's hook, and punches him in the gut. So much squabbling going on. This is how I'm gonna describe the fight for y'all.
Go for a kick or something.
Nelson, the nigga
swung his body to the side.
They start fighting in the playground and Drake strips Henry. Henry weaves his kick, weaves it again, blocks his hook, and smacks him. Henry little broing him right now. He then blocks his kick and kicks him down the slide. And now it's time for the final round.
Imagine
Henry
just
starts
seeing
spinning
this
his
set.
punches like a Dragon Ball Z character. Henry grabs his arm and headbutts him. And to end the revenge, he gets to smacking that ass.
Yes.
I saw gay, so I said gay. That ain't bullying.
That's an astute observation.
So now that he has powers, he starts using it for dodgeball. And bro, if I had superpowers too, I would use it on sports and get that bag. Motherfuckers like Spider-Man want to use their powers to be heroes and shit. Those same people you be trying to save be doing you dirty. We move to season 4 where Ray and Henry race on the stairs for some reason. Drake spins the block on Henry and Ray to
Yeah.
I get why, but like jumping down the freaking
Henry race on the stairs.
Wait, you know what it was?
What?
You know what it was?
No, I can't remember.
No, basically, what's easier? You going up 50 or 100 flights of stairs, or me going down 200 or 300? And his solution was yeet.
Just jump down the middle and
no, and you know the fun. Wait. And you know the fun thing? Ray was going up. Captain America was going up, and it's like, there's no way I'm ever gonna beat him. And it's like, wait a minute. Wait.
I'm indestructible. I got game hacks. Let me just jump down 100 floors. Why not?
Press the block on Henry and Ray to go back in time to see MLK and Duke Dennis. And when they linked up with the Game Shakers and Babe trying to rizz
they
Henry.
did do that, didn't they?
A boy named Henry will fall in love with you.
That's pretty specific.
You're pretty specific.
What's up?
She asked for the IG and he said, I'll run it. And Charlotte gets her ass pressed and let me go ahead and pass the controller.
They're chilling in school and they're talking about this one girl named Bish. That is a very unique
sure it was
name.
older
So
than
they're
these
talking
kids.
about her and she pulls up here and all that sneak dissing. She's not with that and she gets to instantly pressing them.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
Straight screaming to the top of her lungs, use your inside voice. Henry is a superhero and at this point he already has powers and he's literally getting knocked to the floor over spit. Henry was literally about to pop his about to go changing a Kid Danger, but when they come back, mind you, what is Jasper wearing?
Yeah, like,
skip past
context,
that. They come back and
please?
Charlotte is literally in the trash can.
Stop.
Wait,
I'll give you the context.
What? No, you really remember this show like that? I watched the whole thing, but I can barely remember.
I only remember a few scenes, but I remember that one because it was so funny. That's the teacher's sweater.
It has breast things already implemented into the teacher's thing?
Basically, the kid drops something on his, and the teacher's like, here's my extra one. Ignore the boob implants.
You know what? Might as well. Why you would need that going to a high school? I don't know. Because who the heck do you need them for? Like, keeping that at a high school is crazy work. That honestly might be means for investigation.
Walk in talking about some, if you're gonna have a street fight, you gotta do it before 8 a.m. What type of teacher is this? So now Bish is literally about to fight her. So now we get to Monday. Charlotte walks in and goes straight to the janitor closet. Stop pump faking and go wreck. Bish walks in, but this is where Charlotte uses talk no jutsu, even giving her a hug. What did she even say for her to forget everything? They go back out and tell everybody they're not scrapping. But this is where Captain Man and Kid Danger pull up, saying somebody robbed a bank in the middle of the night and coincidentally the money is in Bish's locker. These two dimwits really robbed a Swellview bank and put it in.
Planting stolen money in the locker of a high schooler just to get the get back is Ray's work. What?
In a high school girl's locker. And look at them, they're proud of this shit too. Both
Exactly.
of them get that they called the cops to
Smiling.
frame somebody for a crime they didn't do. These are the most two unserious superheroes I know. And she literally gets arrested after she just got out of jail.
Hey Dan, I'm gonna let you finish, but we gotta talk about my favorite seasons, bro. We now in season 5 and damn, there's a lot of episodes. And not gonna lie, this was
Already
the most
long?
Looney Tunes ass season. Like mole rats and the gang constantly deleting the man cave, and Henry and Ray
Dang.
become secret agents. And they pull up to a party to find a mob boss. Some fine shit risen up Henry. And this is some real evil light-skinned fine shit cause she's the daughter of the mob boss. And she backdoors Ray and Henry. I'll be trying to tell y'all, leave these girls alone. Also, this is the season where Piper and his parents find out he's Kid Danger and he's not graduating high school. Henry's like, oh no. So he quits being Captain Man's sidekick. You swore an oath, little nigga. Screw that oath. And that's the end of Kid Danger.
I mean, fair.
Finna cover this
Pretty much just told me I'm here to do your job at some point, and I can't have a life of my own outside of it. Like any young person would say the same thing, dang near. I feel like.
Yo, so grab a seat.
Like
get
unless
some
you're a kid that has
popcorn,
nothing
'cause
to
this
lose.
finna be quite the danger.
But he has an actual life.
So after saving the world countless of times, after saving Swellview countless of times, from man babies and dudes that look like they belong in a circus.
Yeah, like
we
where are
have
these
5
freaking
seasons
D
of
tier
this show,
Arkham
and the only
thugs?
villains that looked normal were literally Drex, Dr.
Yeah.
Maniac, somewhat, and Rick Twitler. Swellview is just a place home
Where are
to
these
group of weird
names?
niggas, I'm telling you. But basically, since Henry has been Kid Danger since he was in middle school, his parents had got note that Henry will not be graduating. This how dudes that barely come to school ask for your lunch and have no school supplies, always asking for a pencil, are gonna be. Man, get your own shit, bro. Ray and Henry end up getting into an argument, which causes Henry to quit the job.
Low-key, I never had a
because Ray
problem
was
giving
just
someone
being
like a paper
selfish.
or a
Ain't nobody
pencil,
wanna
'cause,
take over
like,
your
I forget
job
things
running
all the
around
time.
and locking
Yeah,
up
here's
people
I understand.
that don't need to
Joe,
be in
you know what's the
society.
funny
And
thing
who
is?
that-
I never
What?
had to buy my own pencils my entire life in high school because I would just find them on the ground and I was like, ooh.
You know what? I did the same thing, brother. I did the same
I hope he's still
thing.
safe in the same town.
Always
as
gotta
Tom
look.
Joker.
Always
One,
gotta be on
that's
the lookout for
oddly
that
weird
for
name.
a
And
fallen
two, just look at
pencil.
Buddy. He's not even
But the
a good
mechanical ones
villain
were
or has
so-
anything special to him. But moving on. After Henry quits, he goes back home to 2 cavemen trying to pack up his mom and dad.
What?
And his dad is really believing that Henry hired 2 stuntmen to cause chaos in their
What?
crib. Henry's dad deserves a slap.
Your son
every
don't got
season
money
he's
like
been in,
that.
bro. What does this nigga contribute? He literally lets Captain Man fake smack at his wife. Shit, nigga, Captain Man was literally their dad.
Yeah,
for
oh
a
dang, he
whole
was
week.
trying to get
They should look
Henry's
at
mom.
Nigga, I'll take his spot too. But then the
Okay.
caveman just chucks his dad into the bookshelf. Henry's trying to get his parents to safety.
Okay,
going
he
up
got
the
a
stairs and
concussion?
ends up slapping the dog shit out of this caveman. I
Dang.
would say he's gonna get CTE, but they
Bro,
already
them-
have a
them big
combined
supports.
IQ of like -1. And Henry ends up revealing to his parents that he's Kid Danger. But not gonna lie, I'm done chatting about these niggas. So it turns
Wonder
out
where
that
Jace
Jace was
is
stuck in a
nowadays.
time where he was a caveman and he planned a prehistoric get back, coming back to the future to catch Captain Man. Like, it's actually crazy how jobless people are these days. This guy planned a get back from over 4,000 years ago. He's actually bored. Drex now has Swaz, Captain Man, and Bo's captured. Mind you, I want to let y'all know this is a grown ass man getting mad because he got replaced of being a sidekick. So Drex's whole
Like I
plan
said,
is
it's
to
more
use a
Jason
memory
Todd than
wiper
Tai
on the whole
Lung.
city so they can forget
He
Captain
has
Man.
this
If this
Jason
is not
Todd
peak boredom,
type
I
of
don't know what this
mentality.
is. And then
Like, you
Schwarz
replaced
gets
me.
rage baited into doing it. Like, outside of Henry, does anybody not have brain cells? Henry pulls up to the man cave and having a seamlessly helpless conversation with Ray. He's about to go help him and then just gets blasted
Dang.
and set on by cavemen. Then Schwarz comes back with the memory
Sitting on me
wiper
is
that he
crazy.
enhanced. Realizing what he's done, the dude tries to smash it, but it's already too late. Drex has it in his hands. And this loser Drex ends up putting on Captain Man's suit.
Look at this dude.
Stop.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
He wants the one-on-one ISO with Henry. Henry hits him like 4 times and he feels nothing. What type of endurance training did he go through? Because he literally grabs Henry's punch and then lifts him up.
Yeah,
in
where the
air.
heck did he
That's
get a
his son.
daggone
But
claw
yeah, he ends
from?
up sending Captain Man 100 million years into the past. Think about it. No good eats, no Wi-Fi, no bad bitches like you see around.
And he has to deal with
After this,
dinosaurs.
the 2 cavemen plus Schwarz, Bose, and Drex all leave. Now it's time for Team Henry to go get the squad back. But not gonna lie, maybe we should just let Drex win. If we're trusting Piper to at least do something productive, we're
Damn.
not getting this done.
What the heck was she carrying?
If we're trusting Piper to at least...
What the heck is... Bray, where you going? World War Z?
That looks like both a sniper rifle
and a machine gun at the same time. You know what? A machine gun with a snipe on it is actually insane
Do
work.
something productive. We're not getting this W. And not gonna lie, we might as well just end the video off right here.
We go through that shit, man. We not making no noise, mate.
That's it?
Miles,
Oh, never
Mika,
mind.
Henry
Dang, he
end up
got me.
finding Ray, and the other crew ends up taking Henry's dad and mom to the man cave. They end up getting tied up by the cavemen, but Jasper comes in clutch. Literally solo.
Oh, dang, he did get like sleep.
No audio cues.
Sleep
He was
karate
letting
or
it
something
feel
like that.
Double kick into a backflip? When did Jasper get these
Dang.
attributes? So Drex is trying to book himself a
Has to be a
plane, but
stunt
there's
double
only
or something.
blimps available. Bo's Mika,
Unless the
Miles,
actor
and
really learned how to
Chopper
do
are
that.
all behind this cover, and they give up their position to yell out loud and put no type of beats on Drex. They're forgetting
Wow.
he's indestructible. Look at bro's face. Nigga just starts upping his rent on little kids, by the way. He did not think to do this when Henry was spanking him 2 seasons ago. Bo's getting
Yeah,
scared
take
by
that smoke
this,
with
whatever
him,
the fuck
not
that
me.
was. And Drex starts laughing like, bro, relax, bro. You're fighting kids. Pointing at him like anybody else is in the room with him besides them. And also while this is happening, Henry's dad ends up taking the crystal out of both the tubes. Not a whole man cave finna self-destruct. A DJ. Play their shit. Both Kid Danger and Captain Man pull up dropping in on this crate. Dudes always got a style or order for him when their lives are literally on the line. Captain Man is so disrespectful, he just walks past him and shushes him. Drex is not aware of his surroundings. His
That would
Henry's
be me.
literally at the weapon Drex needs to use. But the caveman must have been a linebacker back in his day, cause he just tackles the shit out of Henry. Like, Henry, why are you closing your eyes? I can't with these fictional superheroes, man. Drex jumps and misses his kick, missing both of his punches. This dude's trash. Grab his hand, punch to the stomach, and a sweet ass left hook to the face.
Hey.
I heard that shit from Uzbekistan. Henry, while getting grabbed by one caveman, kicks the other one, headbutting the one that's holding him, while Drex and Captain Man are having a dog fight over there. Slow ass stomp resulting in him getting his leg swiped. Then the rest of the side characters end up escaping. The Henry ends up kicking the caveman to them. He said, nah, y'all gotta put in some work too. Hey, but
The
he
way
made the
they
right
scream.
decision. Henry went back to the machine, and this ugliness is approaching him as Schwaz just booms him with that wooden plank, but literally has the caveman fall on him.
No.
Gain shit just to lose it. Captain Man is holding Drex in place and hits Ray and
Have the
Drex.
Dragon Ball?
Damn, Drex, do they not tell you to cut your fingernails? How are you able to leave scratch bloodlines on another dude's face?
Oh,
There's a
dang.
cheetah.
I've never seen him
the
bleed
blimp
before.
out of here. Ray and Henry pull up on knees, looking sweet. Drex
What?
stood there for a cool 5 seconds.
How'd
Really
they
could have
get
reacted,
up there?
getting tackled by Captain Man. And then Henry comes in looking nice. Drex ends up being the dumbest villain ever, telling them he still has 5 minutes. Why does every villain take time to destruct something? Just do it right then and there. Drex kicks the blaster out of Captain Man's hand, starts
Wow.
picking up Henry by his neck, and Captain Man getting locked in by his arm. These are the 2 greatest superheroes of 12.
They're the only ones.
Captain Man off the blimp.
That's-
Captain
that's-
Man
there's
gets
no
baited into
competition,
punching
literally.
Henry in his face, looking like oopsie.
Dang.
They gets kicked away. You niggas are not Bron and Wade. You guys are Lance Stevenson and JaVale McGee. Henry elbows him to the chest, twists his arm, then punches the dog shit out of him. My fault, Henry. I didn't know you had all that in you. Trying to go take out the machine. But Drex just grabs him and throws him into Captain Man, almost literally falling to his demise. I don't care if you're indestructible. You're not surviving a fall that
No.
high. Oh wait, I'm trying
Actually,
to
he
read
just-
that
yeah.
before. Drex does the most stupidest charge.
survived eating a
He
noodle.
tackles them, and now they're beating the shit out of him, taking
Yeah,
turns just
jump.
punching him, then hit him with a WWE finisher move, putting his shoe on his chest.
Pick him
and Henry
off.
kicks the memory weapon. These niggas get distracted by Miles teleporting up to the blimp.
What if I just landed on somebody? Like someone's having a nightly stroll and say gets hit and that machine just falls on top of them.
And Drex used this as an opportunity to trip up Captain Man, kicking the shit out of Henry, hanging on for dear life. And come on, bro. Nigga, this green screen is terrible. But hey, I'll give them a break.
It's
This is
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, and
Yeah.
it's the last episode. Drex runs right into a cake.
Like,
Ray
barely
tries to
any
go
Nickelodeon
Henry,
show
but then
uses
gets put
freaking
in the headlock.
green
Son gets
screens
his
for their
dumbass flipped
effects,
off the
bro. Chill
blimp.
out.
And come on now. What the hell is this? No, Captain Man, this is where all
Okay, that's actually a hilarious screen. Hold on, let me go. The way he fell.
And come on now, what the hell is this?
This YouTuber type falling scene, bro. That's freaking hilarious.
Captain Man, this is where it all ends. Face ass.
It could be the other guys.
Runs at him. Henry, do you not have like any other like fighting skills? And gets grabbed up in the air again, and one part of his mask ripped off.
I'm ripping off the mask,
Stop letting him doing this to you like he's your father or something.
One more thing. I was always the better sidekick.
You're still mad about that?
It's a grown-ass man talking about some he's the better sidekick.
Yeah,
Never
like
seen nobody diss.
who wants to be the Robin?
You aren't.
They have her body, but I have.
Who
her
wants
heart.
to be the Robin to the Batman if they didn't just, like
back
every
up on
Robin
him,
became a freaking
back of his head.
solo
We're showing
hero
about
at some
32
point.
Teeth. He's showing what them celebrities be having when they get veneers. Push your mouth, getting them big bucket.
Like even Damien kind of did, but kind of not as well.
Two attacks block, but punch to the side and a deadly left hook to the face. Kicks the back of his knee. Well, Henry, you just gonna sit there or you trying to
Took him off the ship
and punches the shit out of him again, then kicks him off the blimp in classic TV and movie fashion. As he gets kicked off, he puts a hole in the blimp.
Dang, you have to get the last laugh.
Fucking hell, man.
He definitely died after that fall, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The blimp is about to head to a hospital full of babies, and that dude Ray just wants to leave, trying to get Henry's mom can wait. Henry wants to stay and steer the blimp into somewhere where it won't harm people. Henry pump fakes him.
Let's be honest, he's not steering that blimp anywhere. There's no way that should have worked.
Then the man cave blows
it's
up.
a blimp.
Jasper was hitting a 4-4 out of there and carrying Charlotte too. But while Henry is staring, he literally gets up.
Yeah, like that's not gonna.
Getting immunity, not to
Let's be for real. That's not how that was gonna
work.
work.
The whole city ends up thinking that Kid Danger died. What a beautiful way to end this show off. Just for them to make some shit like Danger Force. Bro,
yeah.
So yeah, that wraps up the video. Shout out to my boy Dan for
Hey, you know what? W recap of this show. I feel like it's been way too long since I've actually watched this myself. Would I go back and watch it again? I would, but I'd have to definitely
I do it today, probably yes.
Oh yeah, but that's your life, Julia. But anyways, that was it for this one, man. Hope you have a good day and God bless.
Yeah, boy.